Alright everybody, look at this view. Like, how beautiful is that? So, walking down into town again today. I got to pick up a few more things that I forgot to get yesterday. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty decent video, I think. I got a couple of things to talk about. One of them, not so positive. Excuse me, not so positive, but it's part of who I am right now. So anyway, let's get down to town, and then we'll get started. Yeah, when's the last time you saw a payphone? Right? Never. That's when. But yeah, apparently payphones are kind of in abundance out here. So anyway, we're gonna walk down this little street. This is one of my favorite streets to walk down. I just like the little buildings and it's quiet, not a lot of traffic. Dog now and then. But yeah, so I'm gonna head over to a bakery here that I really like. They're these great apple turnovers, you guys call them. They're amazing. It's probably the best bakery in town. Now, caveat, I think there's only like 2 or maybe 3 bakeries in town. I've tried one other one, and this is by far the best one. There's dogs in the roof. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go there. I gotta go see if this little market over here takes Visa. I don't have any cash on it right now. That is one of the issues that I have with being out here, is that a lot of places do not are only cash only. In fact, one of my favorite restaurants out here is cash only. So it's one of those things where if I plan on going there, I gotta make sure I stop off and get cash, or I have cash, you know. So that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, let's get to the bakery. All right, so this is it. This is the best bakery in town. So let's go in here. Make sure they're open. Yeah. What's here? All right, so let's see what they got. Donuts. Really good stuff. These are what I want right here. So let me grab one of these. All right. Got it. All right, these are so good. I gotta wait. Come on. Take a look at all that. So here we go. It's so good. So sorry. It's too good, I can't wait. So, what we're talking about today, I can get my mouth clear, is this idea of loneliness, right? And I know I've been doing a lot of what seem like negative videos lately, but it's kind of the headspace I'm in at the moment, right? You know, I'm dealing with all this other shit, and you know, not least of which is, you know, kind of a romantic thing going on. And I've already done videos on that, so I'm not gonna bore you with that. But this idea of being lonely, right? Now, being lonely doesn't necessarily mean that there's nobody around, right? That you're all by yourself, like some hermit. As you can be lonely in a crowd of people. You can be lonely when you're in a relationship, right? In a marriage or whatnot. So what triggered it for me, I was reading this article. Hold on. I was reading this article in The Guardian, right? And the author, freelance writer, she was talking about how she has this life of solitude, right? Loneliness. And how she purposefully goes out of her way to not be around people. Right? She goes to the movies during the day when there's nobody around. She goes to gym to work out at off hours, right, where no one's around. She has this kind of series of, I guess you can call them one-night stands. I don't know. I'm not going to pass judgment on anybody, but it's a life pretty much devoid of any kind of intimacy and human contact in a way. So I can kind of identify with that because I'm kind of in that in that situation, right? I'm gonna wait till we get down by the ocean before I finish this off. So hold on one second. All right, so what was I saying? I was reading that article, and it kind of hit home for me because, I do tend to kind of shy away from being around a large group of people. I like dealing with people one-on-one. Right, like one-on-one, I'm very gregarious, charming, funny and all that stuff, witty. But when I'm around a group of people, I kind of just, I kind of shut down a little bit and go into my shell, I guess. But having said that, this whole lifestyle can be, like I said, at times, kind of a lonely business, I know you see all these advertisements for people trying to sell you on the digital nomad lifestyle, and they're like, hey, you're going to be on the beach with your laptop making money, you're going to be drinking, fruity blender drinks, tons of people around going to parties and all that stuff, and that's not necessarily the case. Like, I don't know why in the hell you'd want to bring a laptop to a beach, but all right, whatever, and yeah, you will be meeting new people, you'll probably be invited to a lot of stuff, events and parties and shit like that. But ultimately, you're kind of relying on yourself, for making money, for your travel arrangements, getting to the hotel or the hostel or wherever you're staying. Like, you have to rely on yourself a lot. And it is kind of, lonely at times because there's not a whole lot of people you can count on to help you with this type of lifestyle. It's not like you're living on a commune, or something like that. It's like you are on your own. I mean, maybe you have, a friend going with you or, a significant other, as they say. I don't know. I traveled with the first long-term travel I did, or first international travel I did. I backpacked around Europe. I was 21, I think. Yeah, 21. And I went, me and my girlfriend went, and let me tell you something. Being with somebody 24 hours a day, and then adding, foreign travel onto that, it's very taxing. We got into a couple of fights. I wound up leaving her at the train station in Avignon, in France, right? I went back for her. We had a big argument. I divided up the money. I gave her half the money, and I walked away. And about a block and a half away, I came to my senses, and I went back, and she was still luckily, she was still at the train station, so we worked that out. But what I'm saying is, even traveling with somebody is going to have its pitfalls, right? Its disadvantages. So being on your own, traveling by yourself, being relatively lonely, I don't know, it's part of the game, I guess. But if you're lucky, and I consider myself lucky, you'll have at least one person in your life that's somewhat stable, that you can talk to, you can call, that you can confide in, you know, while you're going through all this stuff, while you're traveling, while you're in a foreign country, you don't speak the language, you don't know what's going on. To be able to reach out to that person is a great advantage, and it's a valuable resource. And I'm thankful that I have that person in my life right now that I can, you know, talk to and confide in. So even though it is lonely, you can mitigate that loneliness with the right person. So yeah, thankfully I have that right person. Alright, that's all I got for today. I have no idea if this is going to help anybody or not. I seem to be rambling more and more in these videos, and I'm stone cold sober, so maybe I should drink more and these videos will become a little more focused. Anyway, yeah, like and share the video, subscribe, and see you later.